is Margaret Ann Windsor, and I have put a lot of this up many times over the last 3 years. I was kidnapped from Buckingham Palace in 1941, born in 39, and my father's Edward VIII, and he was never married to Wallace Simpson, any of that. It's a lie, total lie. My father was married to Claudia Ruth O'Keefe, sister to artist Georgia O'Keeffe. Now, I wanted to go to this. This is the Wallace Simpson who was supposed to marry my father. That is not my father. That's an imposter. They became the legal Duke and Duchess of Windsor. You have to wonder where my mom and dad were living all this time, because actually this man, let me show you just a part of where they lived. And in that movie of that was made, which is a lie, they're not the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. They're spies that stole everything. This is one of their pictures. Madonna made a movie, you remember, that's them. It's shaded. By the way, well, that's not the ones I remember, the chandeliers there. This is their home that they stole, and I've lived in hell. My parents did too. What I wanted to do here, though, was I showed Elizabeth, I think, and that brood. She's illegal. Her father helped kidnap me. He helped the Jews, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Bilderbergers, the Kennedy clan. He was appointed Joe to ambassador, 36 till they kicked him out in 46. He helped in my kidnapping and the illegal takedown of my father, the lies. My goodness, nothing but lies. Why did they take him down? Because he's a beautiful, good man who loved his country, was married to my mom, a school teacher, and sister to artist Georgia O'Keeffe. By the way, they got Georgia's power of attorney, a will that was written that was illegal. She didn't sign it, but anyway, I can't get into that now. It wouldn't serve any purpose. It wouldn't change things. But it's who we are and who my children are. They're heirs after me. There was an addendum to the forced abdication, full of lies, everything was. My God, when you can have him marrying this woman and it's a imposter, not even mentioning my poor mom. Can you imagine? This is my dad. Can you imagine the pain and suffering that he went through while he watched his daughter, me, his grandsons, Mark and Scott, I do hope the world tells the truth about it, because you have to see it to believe it, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I want to say this. All along, Elizabeth has had the chance, because she's been right through when I was on the not Roanoke Mountain, on Appalachian Trail, Troutville at Full Heart Knob, starving, freezing, in the hot sun, trying to carry water for miles and miles to have water to a campsite where I wouldn't be on the side of the road going from one place to the other, and wondering if I was going to get killed or raped the next time I got into a car after I was so tired. Anyway, she's lived this opulent life. It wasn't hers to live. She stole it. She needs to face, she can't face war tribunal, because the people she controls it with, some of my relatives in the Netherlands. My aunt there has, I almost hate to say that, she abdicated, and I don't know if her sons continued, but she's part of the global government, the New World Order, that helped kidnap me. The Rothschilds, Rockefellers, my own Uncle George VI, illegal, Elizabeth. She's continued that. She's passed through here many, many times, never made one anything to reach out and help with what this country was doing to me and what they put me here to have done to me, or to correct the lies and what led to her giving away Great Britain, the illegal treaties. They had no right to sign. Now this, I want to get to this if I can. This is me. I was brought over here and given the name of a twin. The twin, this is a family, and it was horrible. Let me clue you. Anyway, I wanted to get this on again. I want to show you this real quick before I read that if I have time. This is where they lived. I don't know where my mom and dad lived, maybe with George. I don't know, because they actually took everything that was my father's. I had the picture of where Elizabeth's dad, my uncle, illegal George VI. I had a picture where he was with Roosevelt and Roosevelt's Eleanor and then Roosevelt's mother. And George VI was with her mother, who was a part of this whole mess. My God. But anyway, they were buddies and friends. And here is a picture. What to do with it now? A picture. Well, I hate to take up my time and look at video, and I can't even find it now. Can you believe it? What to do with it? Right here it is. I told you I wasn't. I have a rough life anyway. But anyway, here's Wallace Simpson, the woman who married the double that history and everybody's lied about. She's shaking hands here with Eleanor Roosevelt. 1941, by the way, October. Oh, I guess they're congratulating themselves on kidnapping me. Mission accomplished. And here it says political enemies. Oh, no, they're bosom buddies. Okay, now then, it's just my thoughts. But if this is ever told, and the horror story that has been done to me and my sons, Mark and Scott, to my country, to my parents, so this woman could live good and fancy, I don't think that most people, I hope it's shown because it is a horror story. Now, before this goes off, this is me. I'm Margaret Ann Windsor, and going to put this up. It's just a touch of the lies that my father didn't do. These are total lies, just like that woman that's up there now, Emily Craig, saying that she's illegitimate daughter of my father. My God, my father has been crucified enough. My hope is to clear it all, and man, let the chips fall where they may. Here is just a bit. Now, someone gave this to me, and I won't get a chance to read much of it. Hundreds of sensational documents revealing the hidden truth about the abdication crisis were made public for the first time yesterday. Well, that's a bunch of crap. It's all lies. The documents, until recently ordered, remain closed for 100 years after the abdication. A seal was put on my birth and my dad's illegal tape down. Okay, they had my father, oh my God, the king, this is not my father that did this. The king's friend, Winston Churchill, which that was a lie too, caught the pressure of events had been Edward to a nervous breakdown. Listen to all this. There were official tears for sympathies of the King and Mrs. Simpson. I'll tell you what the Brits have told me a long time ago, that my mother was quite okay with the British people. So there was a point where my grandmother, Mary, and part of the family thought my mom wasn't good enough to marry and be the queen. How's that? But it was the Rothschilds, Rockefellers. I'm not getting much of this on here. But it's so degrading what they say about him, and it's total lies. And if you see what's happened right here because of my name and my kids' names, I meant to try to read it, but it's gotten in Xerox, and it looks a little bad here. I could, but it's just a bunch of lies. How can you crucify a man like this? A wonderful man, and you better believe that if I get a chance, and I hope I do before I die, I want to clear my father's name, and I want these so-called nice people who've lived good at my hell, and this includes her, because if the truth